Thank you.
Oh my gosh. This feels good.
This feels great.
I don't remember how we do an intro.
We might need a new intro. We're in new seasons.
Love that. Dang.
Corona Control.
You can't hear it, though. This is a good microphone.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
feel like
Quality
you'll be able
content.
to hear it.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Repost Pod. I'm your host, Stella Kittrell.
And I'm your other host, Lisa K. Satchel.
Per.
We in here.
We are back.
We look different.
I literally don't think I realized how much I feel different until we just did that intro.
I feel like we look like women. Am I like, you know what I'm saying?
You look boss.
Thank you.
I look like I just got off of vacation.
But like a woman. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like before this, we looked like we were figuring it out. We're still figuring it out. But I feel like more established now.
I think that's what I was going to tell you. It's like before, when we were recording the podcast, we were in very low different places. Mm-hmm. And I think how we are presenting today is how we are maybe doing a little bit mentally. Yeah. We're in new seasons, which we will share. Yeah. Facts, we're in new seasons. But I think we're finding more of ourselves.
Amen.
So
praise God.
It's reflecting.
It's
and I'll be 30 in a couple days. Well, by the time y'all see this, I'm 30.
Yeah, by the time you see this, we're both 30. I turned 30 already. So, should we just pick up where we left off?
Yeah. And I would also request my coffee, please.
Absolutely.
I'm a cortado girl now. I was like a latte girl, and then Dre and I were trying new coffees, and one day I tried a cortado. And
what is it?
A couple shots. Ooh, girl, good question. It's 3 shots of espresso. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of oat milk, but I don't know the ratios, but it's delicious.
Fair. I love an oat milk shake and espresso. Oh my God, how rude of us. Birkin's here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe you hear her sniffing.
Good girl. Sorry, Birkin.
It's funny when I'm on the phone with Stella, I'll hear Birkin hearing me and being excited. I love Birkin. That's my girl.
And we also have Michaela in the building, my cousin.
Hey, Michaela.
Hey, girl. We'll get into this in another episode. We lost Birkin. She wants some matcha. We'll get into this in a later episode, but Michaela has been like the best assistant in training this year. And just like foreshadowing, yesterday I DM'd a whole bunch of wags in San Antonio. Oh, for her to like have an assistant job.
Love that. That's
like,
a good gig.
Who wants to work at? I mean, we love HEB, but like, who wants to work at the grocery store? Yeah. So I was like, you have experience from this summer, so
she really held it down.
Held it down.
Yeah. And one thing Stella's been doing is Whatnot.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, basically, Stella has her own QVC channel. That's what I call it. And they run it. Michaela and Stella have been running it.
And it's my new thing. Like, 8 years of Poshmark, I think, prepped me for it. Mm-hmm. But love it. It's literally QVC. Now I see why QVC does what QVC does.
I watched QVC, though, the other day. My mom was, like, flipping through channels, and QVC came on. And I was like, Stella can do better than this. So they just need to hire you.
Okay, but I have a friend who, first of all, QVC shoots in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I have a friend in New York. She's like, oh, yeah, I got to go down to Pennsylvania because I'm shooting a QVC thing. I said, what? But then that's how I learned. That's how I learned there in Pennsylvania. I was like, oh, I'm mad close. I'm in Maryland. So maybe I should gander.
Hey, QVC.
Hey,
send a reel in of you doing Whatnot, literally.
I should do that in a DM. Let's do it for the plot. I'm actually going to do it by the next time you guys see us. I'm going to do it.
Birkin wants to play, and I can't do that right now.
Don't ignore her.
I hate that.
I hate it too, but she knows that she wants attention. We are clear every time. My followers, if you guys follow my personal channel, you know. Every single time I film, the dog knows. Like, she was literally raised on the camera.
Okay, so are we picking off where we left off?
We're going to pick up where we left off, because where we left you, we said we're going to see you in a couple weeks. And then...
Stella made some solo episodes. Wait, no.
No.
Yeah, that was before that.
The solo episode, I could not. It wasn't the same. Yeah. That was your first break, and then Dre, and then I had some guests. But with you... Mm-hmm. We left off with you about to go get surgery. Like, it was weeks.
Yeah, I don't think I had told y'all what surgery I was getting. So I ended up getting a double mastectomy, which is when they basically remove your breast tissue from both sides. And I think I underestimated what recovery looks like. It's terrible. I actually still have pain to this day, but that's for a lot of other reasons. But it's like I've been in pain since January 6th of 2025, which also... Don't love the date. I talked really in depth about it on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are interested in all the in-depth details, we're trying to not be so heavy. And I feel like it's going to be really heavy to talk about all the dirty details of it. But in short, it was really tough, that first surgery. And then I ended up getting an infection on my right side. So I had 1.5. I say 1.5 because I kind of had some like a little bit of a titty on one side, but I had 1.5 boobs for literally 4 months.
Yeah.
It was March, April, May, June. July, I just got a surgery to put the right side back in. And so now what I have is called spacers. So it's like temporary. Mm-hmm. And then before the end of this year, in the matchless name of Jesus, I'll have new fake boobs. And I love that for me.
Oh my gosh. Titties on
I'm actually so excited to have fake. Like, they will never droop. They will never change. That kind of bothers me though. Because you know when like you have real boobs, like when you gain weight, they fluctuate with you. That's been something I've had to come to the reality of. Is like if I want my boobs to look big, I have to have a flatter stomach. Just by proportions.
Or you can get M's.
What's that?
J's. You don't.
Oh, I want at least double D's. I don't think it's gonna happen because of what the doctor can do with no boobs. You know what I mean?
No, I've seen people get something crazy like L's.
But from no boobs?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If you have boobs already, I think they can do that. But if you're starting with like, actually, I don't have any breast tissue, like that's I think different. Either way.
Well, your spacers look great.
Thank you. They look regular. I'm gonna say real. I think they don't feel real, but I think they look fine. Like, you know what I mean?
They look great.
Thank you. I will say, I can't wait for the day where I can walk around and not wear a bra. I have to wear a bra all the time.
Still?
Yeah. And I'm getting better, but like after each surgery, there's like a period of like, you need to wear a bra all the time. Just like, I actually don't know. They tell me to, but I actually don't know if it's like to hold them in place, like whatever, but it is painful to not. But then I haven't gotten to a point where I can't wear a bra.
TMI question.
Yeah.
Are you still having tubes or those are out?
No, the tubes are out. Praise God. The tubes, so there'll be tubes coming out of my body and after each surgery, and they're supposed to only last like a week or two. One time they lasted like a month. It was bad. It was annoying. But thank God this last surgery I had, it only lasted like 10 days. Then they took it out because sometimes they're multiple, sometimes there's just one. There was just one that time. And we have had no hiccups since, in the name of Jesus, praise God. And so this next surgery will either be November or sooner, hopefully. And we'll have titties for 30 years. After 20 to 30 years, there's going to be another conversation of, do you still want boobs?
Okay, I really thought it was 20 years. So now they've advanced.
I said 20 to 30. I'm believing for 30. After all the nonsense I've been through, I'm going to hope for 30. Because then I'll be 60. And then at that point, I'll be
fresh
like...
Fresh boobs, maybe?
Fresh boobs. I think it's going to depend on what my body can take. Because, you know... You'd be old.
I mean, 60 still... Wait, we're different. Because I was literally about to say 60 still relatively young.
It is, but I just think about Kanye... Not to be morbid, Kanye West's mother passed on because she was getting breast surgery.
I mean, that could happen, I said, at 29, 28.
That's true.
And it didn't, so...
That's true. So I get new boobs. I don't see myself not being like, I want no boobs. I never see that being my portion.
Right.
But I will say it's been a big challenge in terms of, like, body image and, like, what do you value and, like... your appearance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's been really hard. And it's still evolving. I'm not going to lie. It's ups and downs. But I'm thankful to be on the tail end of this experience. Also, I'm thankful that, like, yeah, this has been tough, but it's been lighter than a lot of people. Like, I didn't have chemo or radiation.
I think about that about you, too. I'm like, you didn't have chemo.
Which is nuts.
Very grateful for that.
Yeah, and it's not a thing that happens to everyone.
I'm very proud of you this year.
Real quick update, Birkin had to go.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Birkin's gone. And I readjusted.
She's frolicking in the backyard.
Yeah, having fun. She's free.
Can we also talk about that sidebar? August 1st, the weather was like, oh, it's fall.
No, yeah. And then it's back to kind of summer again, I feel like.
A little, but it's not hot outside right now. Like, it's nice.
Yeah, that's true.
But then it made me think I shouldn't have complained when it was hot because I'm not ready for the cold.
I am.
Are we talking about the weather? My bad. Okay, no, I'm actually very proud of you this year, Lisa. More so, I'm proud of you because you have like a new lease on life.
Yeah.
New lease
on life, period.
Book title.
New
please.
Lease, new Lisa.
Please. Please. That's amazing.
The next time I move into somewhere with a lease, that's what I'm going to write. New lease, new Lisa. You don't like that?
I love it. I'm just still stuck on New Lisa on Life. That's your memoir. That's iconic.
I don't like that.
It's not terrible. Whatever.
Anyways,
Haters gonna hate.
But
it's horrible until it's a New York Times bestseller.
You're right.
Right.
You're right. It's crazy until it happens. I was just gonna say I agree. I think, not to be morbid, but like a near-death experience will really be like, hey, like what are you doing? Because if you don't like the way your life looks, what can you do to change it? And something I've been thinking about lately, it's like, is there an opportunity that God has wanted to change it, but you just haven't been receptive to it? and you haven't been open to it.
Sure.
So that's something to think about too. So yeah, I'm just thinking like, now that I have this new lease on life, and like now this like, what am I going to do with it? How am I keep moving forward? How am I going to like live the life of my dreams?
Kind of like same. So I know some people know, but my husband had a near-death experience 3 weeks ago now. Mm-hmm. And I hate that it's happening to literally Lisa and my husband. It's hard to go through that. And obviously not as hard as y'all's walk, but just your guys' outlook. I feel like you and Dre are always meant to be friends. You guys think a lot alike. And I hate that you guys went through what you went through, but you kind of went through it at the same time-ish. And I can see the evolution in real time of you guys just being more open and saying yes more and really being vocal about what you want, where you want to go, even if you don't know exactly where you want to go. And I'm really excited for that. Like, that makes me excited for the rest of this year, because we're only halfway through the year, really.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So it's like you had it rough. I'm gonna say you had it rougher because you had it longer, but trauma's not limited by time. Yeah. But I'm saying you were consciously through something a little bit longer, and you had a lot more time to like process what was happening. And I just feel like truly just seeing even how you act and like how you show up and try things. I'm excited.
I love it. I'm excited too.
And I want to just say something too, that this whole experience has also grounded me. As you guys know, I'm like the fly, I do everything, but them going through what they went through made me appreciate presence more. And it gave me opportunity to just like respect where I am in life more, instead of trying to rush the next thing, the next place, the next whatever. So it's definitely not just a one-way street.
Yeah, I think it's definitely been like, it's affected everyone to have what has happened to each of us individually, like affect the people around us. And I think, like you said, it's like there's a good happy medium of like, let's do it now, let's live. And a happy medium of like, okay, but also let's take time. You know what I mean? Like, there's an in-between that I think we're living in that's, like, what God intends,
Amen. I love that. Can I talk about something?
Yeah, I was going to ask what's been going on with you.
Who cares? I want to talk about the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, okay.
I do care. We will do my life update, but I'm sorry. We have some... Can I just tell the story from my perspective?
I would love to hear it from your perspective.
Okay, because I have perspective. And no tea, no shade to YouTube. Obviously, we host our podcast on YouTube, so love you guys. But I'm just going to keep it real.
Okay. Whoa, this is tea that has not been released.
Release-a?
Release-a? Release on life?
I'm about to go to GoDaddy right now. Okay. Yeah. We never miss a beat, baby.
Period.
Okay. This is tea. So in May, after Lisa's birthday.
Yeah, my birthday was May 1st. This was May 7th.
May 7th, Lisa takes off work. Lisa's living Moss. She's like, it's my birthday. I'm going to take off work. I say, Lisa, YouTube invited me to this like shopping event in New York. Do you want to go? Lisa, mind you, has already gone to an event like this for me with Nordstrom. Yeah. So didn't think it was going to be a big deal. We get to New York. We already felt on the way there that Lisa was not going to get in, which is, again, a weird thing. I've never, ever, ever had an issue bringing a +1 to anything ever. And so we arrived to the Chelsea Pier in New York. And they were like, no, we don't have space for her. Like, for me, they checked me and they're like, okay, great, go upstairs. And they're like, no, you can't bring her. Mind you, this event is very casual usually. Like, I'm not going to say that. We're going to be better. Okay, so it was just weird. So we were just like, okay, well, I'm not going to go with my best friend, like, without her. Like, that's weird. So we left.
Mind you, I was like, she can go ahead. I'll sit here and wait. Because first of all, I was also tired of walking because we did so much walking. I was like, I'll sit here and she can go up and get her content. Because she had started... she made a TikTok like, come with me to this event, and had posted it. So I was like, girl, just go finish it and come back. But real friends are, I want you to do your thing, but I want you to do your thing. So both of us were like, I guess we'll leave, because she didn't want to go without me. I didn't want her to have to wait because of me. I thought it was very cute that we both wanted to support each other in that moment.
Well, I'm glad you thought it was cute. I was a little upset.
I know you were mad.
Because that's just bougie at that point.
Yeah, it was weird. It's also weird to tell somebody they can bring a +1 and then be like, actually, no.
Because you weren't on the list. But we have full circle to that too.
Yes.
And now that free therapy, I think they fixed that issue.
I hope so.
No, I think they did.
Okay.
And now this is making me realize they actually fixed that. So maybe we did some good.
I love that.
Wow.
Full circle. It is actually very full circle. Keep
okay,
going.
So Lisa, right, they were canceled in my brain that day. So I was like, I'm never posting YouTube again. So then there's this website. I don't think it's a website. Let me not lie. It's an actual physical brick and mortar little ticket counter called Tickets, TKTS in Times Square. And they sell last minute tickets to Broadway shows. So no, I'm missing parts. We're hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, mind you.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Yeah, mind you, we're hungry. So let's go eat. I don't even know what that restaurant was called. I felt so bad.
We never know.
I could probably look through my Apple Pay receipt.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was this little Mexican restaurant in the middle of wherever. It was so good. But
Chelsea.
like 5 minutes in, I was like, hey, Lisa, you know, that place tickets I was telling you about with like half priced Broadway show tickets. Like, we have time. We're not going to the show. Like, might as well make a day out of it because Nick Jonas. Sorry. No offense to you.
No shade.
Nick Jonas is in a Broadway show, and I guess it was about to wrap up in like 12. It was like very soon after we went. And I was like, look, we can go see Nick. We could probably make it. The shows start at like 2 and 7. So it was almost 2. It was very close to 2.
It was like 1:30.
It was in the 1 o'clock hour for fact. And we're like, not close at all. And so we're like, all right, well, we should do it. And Lisa's like, again, she just turned 30, so she's already starting her Liv Moss era. She was very much like, okay, like, I'm down for the cause. We look online. The thing about tickets is you can't buy tickets in advance. It's very much, I don't know if people sell their tickets to them. I don't really know how it works, but it's not an in advance thing. So you have to physically go to the counter to see what they have available. And so we looked online. They were $60. They were already like half off. So we're like, oh, okay, well, this is great. We run to literally because there was no way to take any public transportation, a car, a train, anything to get there on time for the show. There was no way. So we ended up literally running to Times Square, and we ended up splitting up because at one point we're like, okay, we have exactly 8 minutes to showtime. We're 4 blocks from the theater.
Right.
We're 4 blocks from the ticket counter, but they were in opposite directions.
Right.
So we split up. I'm like, Lisa, run to the show and see if we can get tickets real life. Because at that point, because we were in the 10-minute mark, we couldn't buy tickets online anymore. And I was like, I'll run to tickets to see if they have, tickets. Yeah. And they stop, I think, 15 minutes before showtime.
But we didn't know that at the time.
We didn't know that. So we split up. I run my 4 blocks. She runs her 4 blocks. And the guy was like, no. And he's like, I don't know if you're going to make it. I said, I'm going to make it. It was like one.
I promise you that.
It was like 1:58.
It was literally minutes before.
And I said, Lisa, he can't do it, but I'm running there. And I literally ran. Well, first of all, y'all know, like, I was telling Lisa about this story too. I was like, if anyone understands the Jonas Brothers lore of us, it's going to be the podcast listeners. You guys understand this at an extensive level. And now it's not folklore anymore.
Yeah, but that was cute.
Thank you. So...
Also, real quick, let's talk about how I didn't know I talk about the Jonas Brothers on here. That's how much I talk about the Jonas Brothers in regular life.
And she said, really? I said, Lisa, please listen to our podcast. Absolutely. So we run, we make it. They're like, Stella, they got tickets. I don't even know how it worked out. Bada bing, bada boom. We had our tickets. I show up. We're good. Like, we're good. We're excited. We have a playbill in our hand.
You want me to chime in with how this...
Please.
Okay. So what happened was, I was at the I ran to the theater. I was like, do you guys... I'm like, so out of breath. It was so bad. It's so sweaty. I was like, do you guys have anything for this show? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I hate to ask. Because, okay, what has happened to me before, which I haven't told you, is I've gone to a show for a celebrity, like to a Broadway show.
Yeah.
And they weren't doing the matinee.
Oh, that's the other thing. Lisa said that at lunch. She's like, sometimes at the matinees, the celebrity doesn't do it. They have their stand-in do it.
Right. And I was like, not to be that guy. I said to this lady, I was like, not to be that guy. Is Nick doing this show? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. Sorry, I know you get this a lot. She was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. We love it. Which I do believe her, that she loves it. Other people
Otherwise,
do
she
not.
wouldn't be working at a theater.
No, literally.
And also, mind you, we're now in the same building as Nick Jonas.
That didn't even hit me. It's fine. Because she would have lost it even more. So I was like, okay. So then I wait for Stella to give me the final okay that we don't have the tickets from the ticket stand. And we paid, mind you, okay, setting it up, these tickets, $400, $100 minimum online. And so I was like, what do you guys have? They're like, we have this seat for $69. And I was like, oh, we're getting them. So then I got the tickets. And it was an end
seat.
Right, which is important to me because legs. So then I get the tickets and Stella runs over. She comes in literally after I have just purchased them. I'm shaking. literally shaking. My hands are shaking. I was like, you have to give it to them. I can't because I'm so excited.
Yeah, because now it's happening. We have tickets in our hand. No one's like, oh, you're 1 minute late. You're done. Like,
right.
Yeah, we made it.
Literally. We walk up so many flights of steps.
Wait, I have to say something about time, the in-between tickets in the theater.
Yeah.
I don't think I told you that. I was literally going to make the theater. I don't know if you understand my determination of getting to the theater on time. I don't know.
What came over you?
I know what came over me.
Oh, no.
I was like, first of all, we're not getting events. We're not missing Nick Jonas. We're came too far. So, I just want you to know that it was very
aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
It's Hudson Theater. Why do I remember that?
Wow.
And I know exactly how to get there from tickets. Like, I was very...
on our Zoom. Okay. That's really funny. So then...
We saw the show.
What did you say?
We saw the show.
Yeah, and I was shocked because also I should mention... I had tried months before when the tickets first went on sale to plan a birthday trip to New York to see this show.
She did, yeah.
And because of surgery and like all this other stuff, it didn't feel like I would have the physical capacity or the money to go do that and plan a whole weekend trip to New York with like friends and everything. And I had the best birthday regardless. We did karaoke. We went to dinner. I still had my high heels red dress moment. Like I literally had so much fun. But that was one thing I was like, I really wish that could have happened, and God like made it happen.
I need to say something that I don't think you really touched on, but it was very important.
Okay. And
if we want to, I don't think you're going to want to cut, but if you do, we'll cut it. Mm-hmm. About the complication of why your surgeries were so delayed. Like, I know you said you only had a boob and a half, but I don't think like people understand that you got an infection and like.
Yeah. So I got an infection in March. Because that was when the second surgery was. I was only supposed to have 2 surgeries this whole time.
Right. And they were supposed to be done.
Right. Yeah. And now I'm supposed to have 4. I will end up with 4 only in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Yeah.
But so the second one was in March. And that was sad because with the body image is already in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Because your boobs are smaller than they were moments ago. Right. You know what I mean? Also, not to be over sharing. I don't have nipples anymore. And that's like a super weird thing to look in the mirror and see. As like a woman. So that's super weird. And then my boobs are smaller. I don't have nipple. Like it's a lot. So then when I got the infection, Stella had actually gone with me to one of my appointments. And I was like, my boob keeps filling up, but like, I don't know why. Like, and it was lymphatic fluid building up. And so then they had to take the implant out and drain it and all this other stuff. So I have a boob and a half. And it's just like, that messes with you even more. And then even before the trip, I wasn't really allowed to like, do physical activity. Yeah. So also that made the trip hard because you just walk in New York. You walk everywhere. So even as I'm dying, walking up those steps or dying, trying to get to, not dying, I should stop saying that, but like really taking myself to the limit, trying to get to the thing, like that was even hard. So it was a lot of hard moments even before that it's like, I just feel like this was like a reward almost from God. And even what we're about to say after all this is even more of a reward from God because it's like, it's so specific to me. And everything like I had been through. But yeah.
That's important. For context, it's just important because that's why everything was just so drawn out. So this was just really special how this was able to happen because we were even thinking about going if her surgeries weren't even backed up, we were supposed to go to LA for your birthday.
Yeah, we had plans, dog.
Yeah, we had plans for her. We were going to be in LA. So
I would be done with my surgeries by my birthday.
Imagine you thinking LA was going to be your peak 30th birthday and then what ended up happening. Okay, y'all, let's get through the story. Okay, so then we see the show. Phenomenal show. Mm-hmm. I was a little confused.
Okay, here's in everyone's defense, the show itself, not my favorite. I'll be so honest. Nothing to do with Nick. Nothing to do with the girl who played opposite Adrian. It's a 2-person cast. I think the show itself is complicated because what happens is Nick and this girl Adrian, I actually can't tell you their real names. Jason, I can't tell you the characters' names. These two are getting a divorce. And what you see is it told from her perspective going from the end of their relationship to the beginning of their relationship, and his perspective going from the beginning of the relationship to the end of the relationship. And at some point they meet in the middle on their wedding night and then it splits up again. How you do that with 2 people? Well, hard in itself. The show itself is complicated. I do not blame, because this is also what I want to talk about. Now I'm on one now, Stella, because people going to piss me off. People literally were so mean to Nick online.
Really?
So mean. And I thought,
because of the art?
Because they were like, first of all, I love theater. I'm really about to go off. I love theater for my entire life. Literally 4 to 18 did theater so seriously. However, for accepting Community, they are so anti-famous people coming into a show because they think it should be given to real artists. How are they not real artists? Because they're famous?
I'm a whole
It's super weird. Okay, it's for tickets. It's selling, yes. But, like, let people have some fun.
I think that fame, I think, first of all, that's like saying, oh, Broadway will accept anyone.
That's what they're supposed to. That's what they say until they don't.
That's what I'm saying. Broadway doesn't just accept anyone. Obviously, someone's getting put on a show because they have talent. Wait, Trisha's talent's very specific, but she bought her own little venue.
Yeah, and did her own Broadway show.
She did her own show, but it's not like someone's like, be in our show.
Right.
But I will say, I think Celebrities is good. I think when I was younger, because I used to be a theater kid, I was like, they just want their Tony. They can have their EGOT. Like I used to say stuff like that. But then, like watching. Who's the Charlie D'Amelio in Anne Juliet? She's so in love with her role, and passionate, and
she's a background, like she is an ensemble character,
and she's having fun.
Yes,
and I'm like, wow, like imagine getting fame and then still living out your dreams and passions, like the stuff that makes you feel like a little kid. I think it's
Nicole
awesome.
Scherzinger is another great example of that.
Yeah,
like I just think it's silly to be so anti, like famous people. Those are people who had a dream of being on Broadway. Mind you, Nick Jonas started on Broadway and he was a child.
I hear a lot about actors specifically, or people who sing who wanted to do something else. Like they're known for singing, but they wanted to be on TV, or they're on TV, but they wanted to be Broadway stars. Like I feel like I hear that all the time.
So I think if we're talking about this is a place for people to live their dreams, let it be the place for anybody to live their dreams.
Right.
But people were very mean to Nick. He's been in interviews lately talking about how people, like, he saw all of it. In my head, if you're that famous, you don't see it. He saw it very much. So that's why I wanted to be clear in my review.
Then why didn't he comment on our video?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
But I think that, well, we also didn't talk about his performance. I just talked about freaking out about Medium. It had nothing to do with
they did great.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Is their talent should not be in question.
No.
The show itself,
talented.
very confusing. Jason Robert Brown has made some great things. That wasn't my favorite. But some people love that musical, but that wasn't my favorite.
I feel like that's something I look up. Well, I read Wikipedias before I watch movies because I need to know what's going on.
She had no time to do that in this scenario.
No, but that's something like I feel, because it was so, like, they are so talented. And if I would have understood what was going to happen and like understood the nuances more, again, it's a 2-person show. So if I was to understand the show before going on, it's like reading a book before watching the movie. I feel like I would have been more into it. But I honestly,
we had no time for that.
I'm going to be so real. I was just sitting there saying, I'm so glad Lisa's happy.
Mind you, the curtain goes up, I start crying.
No, she's so loud with it too. She's so loud with it too. And I just let her have it. And I was like, I wish somebody would say something.
Because what were we doing there? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you can hear me crying. And I tried to be so quiet. I tried so hard to like keep it in, but the more I tried to keep it in, the louder I got. Oh my God, it was so bad. And I was like, I know every real theater person around me is so annoyed. But I was like, you guys don't understand.
No, the girls next to us were so snobbish.
Were they?
But I was like, I was waiting for them to say something. Because I was going to be like, did you just get out of cancer? I was ready.
Stella will pull the cancer card quicker than I will. And I love it.
Yeah, your whole experience has just taught me to just be kinder. Because, like, you just never know what people are going through. I mean, I'm pretty kind. But I'm just saying, like, really, you never know what people are going through.
Pretty kind was great. But no, for real. Like, you actually never know. So anyways, so I'm emotional, and I think everyone thinks it's just because of Nick Jonas. It is partly, but it's more like literally the birthday trip I wanted.
It happened.
Made happen.
Which we thought was peak.
Literally.
Okay.
I want to talk about crying. Okay.
I want to talk about the story. Okay. So we see the show. Boom. This part, tell me about some back door.
Stage door.
Stage door.
Back door is crazy. Stage door.
Okay, so Lisa taught me about Stage Door. That's where everyone gets all their paparazzi flicks. No blue pens.
Yeah.
Thank you. Headshot. That's where I bring my Jonas doll. Okay.
My Jonas album.
So we like go to Stage Door, And we go in the back. There's a line of people with their little autographs. And then they were like, the guy comes out. He's like, there's no stage door today. And everyone dips. And me and Lisa are like,
we're not going anywhere.
We're not actually going anywhere. So we didn't come this far just to come this far.
My God, on today.
Listen, at this point, we're in full testimony mode because we're like, at this point, we're already saying, what is today?
Right. What else can God do if we just keep going?
So he was not at stage door. And then they moved the barricades. So it was like, no, he's definitely not coming this way.
Right.
We walked around the front. A couple other people were like, oh my gosh, are you going to wait too? And we're like, yeah. And so an hour goes by. By the end of the hour, it's just us and a flight attendant. And this flight attendant came in from...
waiting by the other door. And we're
You still have his number?
I didn't save his number that day.
Oh.
We were just texting back. You have his number?
No, y'all were texting.
We were just You're right. It was just me. But no, like I had... Like, I was texting his phone number, but I don't have his number saved.
Well, we should tell him we're doing the pod episode.
Yeah, I saw later. Should
yeah. Finish? You saw later. Oh, no, yeah, let's get there. Let's get there, and then we can say that. So we go to the front. By an hour, people are gone. Lisa's getting tired. Not tired, like, physically, but she's like, I don't know if we should, like, maybe we did enough.
Well-doing, if you will.
Yeah, like, maybe we just did enough. You know, we saw the show, and I was like, Lisa, there's something, like, he has to come out. And then the moment we were both considering, like, maybe we should leave, we both look at a car that's been sitting here the entire time.
Blacked out SUV.
A blacked out SUV, and it hit us. We're like, that has to be for Adrian or Nick.
Right.
It's a two-man show.
As show business girls, we know a blacked out SUV and what that means.
And it's so funny because it was sitting there the whole time, but we didn't see it until we were both like, it's been an hour. Maybe we should. So we were like, we're going to stick it out. And at this point, we needed that, though, because at that point, we were very weary. We're like, maybe we're crazy. And
until what happened after that.
Yeah.
It's just not funny given your life situation now.
Wow. But maybe full circle.
It's not. I hate it, though. Anyway, so these people with, like, circular patches on their arms, which is like an insulin pump, come out. And we're like, those people have diabetes. Nick is still in there. Which, again, not the best indicator of knowing somebody is still in there.
But also,
for
my man has type 1 diabetes as of today.
Did you say that?
Right
already? Now. My bad.
No, I mean, this is coming out in a week.
Okay, but I'm saying I forgot that you didn't update them on that. Oh, you just said he had a near-death experience. You didn't say what it was.
Well, they said it was probably diabetes, but he had his appointment today, and they're like,
I'm believing it's still not.
I'm believing it's still not, too, because they're just still saying maybe, but they don't have any results yet.
Right, until I see a cold, hard test.
I got faith.
What are we talking about?
Anyways,
but...
We saw the diabetes group come out. It's not funny. It's supportive.
Sorry, but it's the way you said it.
Okay, well,
that's how
we knew, because when we were children, we found out he had diabetes. The world was over.
I thought it was over.
Yeah, no, we literally. Okay, mind you, I was a Miley girl. So I was a Miley girl to how you were a Jonas girl.
Yeah, I get it.
And I was like, oh, we're going to have to plan.
Yeah, because she's not going to be well when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he's fine. Praise God.
In Jesus' name. But that was the whole thing. So they came out and were like, no. And then we got even more on fire. It's like, I feel like there's a testimony here somewhere about waiting, and God gives you.
There's definitely waiting, and that God still has more he can do.
So it happens.
My God, it hit me again. Go ahead.
So it happens. Me and Lisa are yapping. She's to my right. I'm to the left. The doors are to the right behind Lisa. Lisa's yapping about something. I say, Lisa. I don't even know if I said, I don't even know if I said, hi, Nick. I have the whole video.
You go, hi.
I go, hi.
And I was like, hi, Nick.
I think I said, Lisa. I don't know it was a blur. It was so fast. He waved like, he literally looked like, why are there still people here? It was a blur.
Yeah, it all happened so fast.
And we don't know what you're like in freeze or flight or fight or flight, but we know Lisa is
calm.
Calm.
Like nothing's happening.
I ain't never seen the girl that calm.
The calmest I've ever been because my body shut down.
This girl says, wait, I gotta insert the video. This is Lisa. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. The highest voice I could possibly muster up out of my body. Hi, Nick.
Okay, but that man was definitely like, I am just trying to get some food or something before my show.
He was about to get in the car, but then he was like, no. He told his bodyguard no, and then he keeps walking.
Oh, but he's speed walking.
That man was moving. I don't know how people catch the Jonas Brothers in the streets because those men move.
Right.
Like, if you're catching them, you're running. Or you're also a New York walker. Because it was very much like New York Walker that even if By the time he would walk past you, he would be past you.
And he had his bodyguard behind him.
Right. A few paces once he started walking. Very smart. But
so that moment was a blur, and then it made every minute we waited, everything that happened that day worth it. And then there were a lot of tears.
There was tears. There was laughing. There's processing.
Mind you,
we need some videos.
Mind you, we're already cutting it close. We have a train to catch back home.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Our train was leaving in like 30 minutes.
So that was the whole other issue. It's like, not only are we like debating if we're waiting, but like, is it worth it? We literally have to make our train. We may not make our train.
Yeah.
But we had to sit down.
Yeah.
And so then the guy came back, the flight attendant guy, because he was waiting in the back. We were waiting in the front because we're going to wait by the black car, because which was his car. His assistant ended up going in the car.
Right.
So the
flight attendant was from Canada, by the way. So I don't think he was hip to like celebrity culture like we are.
I don't think Canada's an alienated land. I think they watch TikTok.
He's a flight attendant in Canada. I don't think it's like we used to work in the entertainment industry and we live like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Kim Kardashian made black car school, I guess.
Okay. Anyways.
So we had to sit down. There was a little bench area, and Lisa and I sat down and reflected and took a breath, and then all I kept saying is, you just met Nick Jonas. You just met Nick Jonas.
And I was laughing and crying.
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I'm glad we relived that.
Yeah,
but that was what we thought was peak.
That was it. We were like, well, we've done it. That's my Nick Jonas moment for the rest of my life.
We've done it all.
Yeah.
So we make a couple videos. I make a video.
Yeah, and then I made a video talking about like, this year's been a tough year. I had breast cancer, but I just turned 30, and I got to go see Nick Jonas on Broadway.
And I made an oversharing video the day. I think I made it on the train back about how like the butterfly effect, because that trend was popular. I was like, well, what if like we didn't get turned away, and what if we didn't go see Nick Jonas? My friend had breast cancer, like very descriptive, and something was like deleted, and I had actually taken it down off my Instagram. I archived it, and I was like, no, why would I do that? Put it back. I put it back. I did. I put it back because I was like, no, this needs to be said. Because I think I took it down at first because I didn't want YouTube to be like, well, we're never inviting her to anything again.
Right.
Because I am kind of like calling him out, I guess, a little bit. I didn't call him out on TikTok. I called him out on Instagram. So I was like, well, you know what? But that's what happened. So I put it back up. And
that is just the events that occurred.
It's just what happened. So then we put our videos up. Lisa makes some videos, and then like we spent like a week and a half trying to wrap our head around it. We would text each other at like 2 a.m. like, we met the Jonas Brothers, or we met Nick, and then we thought that was it.
Yeah. Then June comes, which is
1 month.
I was gonna say, I said it like it was so much longer. That's crazy. So May 7th, that all happened. Around June 15th, 16th. You cool?
I'm great.
Okay. Around June 15th, 16th. I get a message from Mastercard, like the official page.
And let's talk about this, because the social media girls, it was giving sketch, and I didn't know to trust it.
You literally, Stella was like, report them.
I did say report Mastercard.
And I was like, but it came from the official verified page.
But I was like, they got hacked. It's just so sketch. And the only thing that was really sketchy is they asked for her social, and I just thought that was very weird. Like, I would never advise anyone to give anyone their social.
Right. But
yeah.
They wanted to do a background check, and I was like, this is really official, this whole thing. But anyways, long story short.
But wait, I got to say something, because if you're like me where you're trying to like give a friend advice, I did say, run it through your sources, make sure it's legit, and make your own decision. Because I didn't want to be the reason you didn't take it with something, but
Right. So I talked to me and ChatGPT and Jesus talked it over, and the three of us are quite the team. Let me tell you that. But anyway, so basically it came to, I was going to share my information with them, and I asked them a bunch of questions before I did. I wouldn't just give your social security number to somebody. But I did ask them a bunch of questions that ChatGPT told me to ask, but I did ask the questions. And ChatGPT was okay with the questions. I was okay with the answers. And so then I sent them all my information, and they did a background check. On the 20th, I'm at a bachelorette trip, and I get a email that I've been chosen for the Mastercard campaign, sharing my cancer story. And I was like, this is insane. Go ahead.
All I'm going to say is we thought that was peak. We're like, wow. Like, this is crazy. You're about to be... No, they're talking black cars. They're talking New York City. Like,
yeah. So they sent me the thing that has, like, our itinerary. Mind you, I'm on a bachelorette trip, and then I'm going to go on family vacation that Stella was actually supposed to come to, but she couldn't. She ended up not coming because I ended up going to New York to film this campaign. So they pick us up, me and my sister, up in a black car from Delaware.
Right. From your
New
beach
York.
house.
That's the way it happened. It's a bit of a flex. It's not my beach house. I should also say it was a rental. Calm down. But it did
Love
feel
having
bougie.
Lux friends.
It did feel bougie. But they pick us up from the beach house. We go to New York. We get put up in a hotel. They covered our food. Like, it was...
per diem.
Right, per. And then I was like, wow.
Per diem.
That's what they need to call it now. Anyways, so then everything's covered. It's great. We get to the shoot. I want to know chime in when you feel like you've started hearing... Wait, when did you start hearing about what's happening? Because I know what happened to me, but from your perspective, what was happening?
For what what happens next?
No, like the campaign. You hear I got the campaign.
I'm sorry. After what ended up happening, everything before that does not.
Okay, cool.
It's
so
gone. Okay, it's gone.
So I get there and they have hair.
Wait, I need to make a very, very specific note. So this is all with Mastercard with Stand Up to Cancer.
Right.
That's very, very important.
It's a campaign with the two of them.
Okay.
So Stand Up to Cancer, Mastercard campaign. And so we meet some reps from Stand Up to Cancer and Mastercard. They're so sweet. I'm so thankful to have a bigger platform to share my story on. So happy, so excited. Me and my sister, because it's about having someone to go through this with. So me and my sister do an interview. We bring down the house, if you ask me. People are crying. I'm crying. Sinead did not cry because she doesn't do that.
She's a thug.
Period. Not even a thug tear. It's fine. But I'm crying because I love her so much and everyone's been there for me so well. And fun fact, actually, if my mom didn't want to go, my sister didn't want to go, Stella was next on the list.
Where was I? I was somewhere.
You were here.
I went to Tahoe.
Oh, what? You're going to Tahoe after that.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, so we do the interview. Then we break for lunch. They fix up my makeup. They're like, okay, we're going to go to the roof and get pictures of you guys.
Wait, they said they were almost done, but Lisa was like, pause, because they said we're going to be here till 7. It's like 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah, at that point.
And so they were like, okay, we're not
going to be doing for 5 hours.
And on the roof. And mind you, it's hot.
The heat wave had started
yeah.
across the country. So it's like 100 degrees outside. We get to the roof, and they're taking pictures. And like, all right, we have some people who participated earlier in the day who are going to come from behind you. I've seen every celebrity popping out a surprise thing. So I know a celebrity is coming. And I was like, I hope it's someone I care about. Because imagine I don't give a daggone and I got to act like it. Because I want to give them what they care about. Like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So I'm ready. Then all 3 of the Jonas Brothers come out. Shocked is not the word. I'm gonna see if I can screen record some stuff and put it in here of what my reaction was. Because at that point, I don't have like my phone out.
Because they left you downstairs. They were just going to the roof real quick.
I can't even breathe right now.
Take it in.
It's crazy. So the Jonas Brothers come out. I hug Kevin. I say, I've been a fan since I was 12.
Giving me chills.
I know. I hug Joe. I'm like, I've been a fan since I was 12. He goes, oh, I'm a fan of you. Then I hug Nick. And I tell him, I just saw you on Broadway. I don't know what was going on. And he was like, oh, did you enjoy the show? I was like, yeah, Adrian's so talented. You guys did so good. He was like, oh, I'll tell her. Then they tell us, apparently they told us that they're going to be donating to Stand Up to Cancer. Like, Mastercard is going to be donating to Stand Up to Cancer. I heard none of that because...
The situation, hello? Right.
So then we do some more campaign-like stuff and write different names on this thing. Mind you, then I realized Nick Jonas is holding up a sign that says, I stand up for Lisa. He knows my name. Then they tell us they've been listening to us tell our stories. I'd like to talk about something that I haven't talked about publicly yet. The Jonas Brothers heard me detail my breast surgery.
They're intimate.
And I quite literally never thought those would be... I never thought I'd talk about my boobs in front of anyone, let alone the Jonas Brothers themselves. I said, I just figured I might as well get rid of both of them. I can't tell you what else I said in that thing. But I remember saying I could have gotten a single mastectomy, but I decided to get a double mastectomy. And I think I may have mentioned, I was like, I just wanted my boobs to be even or something like that. But the Jonas Brothers heard me say all that, which conceptually is crazy.
Did you see their reaction videos?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's not acting.
Right.
Yeah.
They legitimate. And here's the thing, right? So if you watch the full campaign, me and my sister share. They have all these survivors share. So there are 2 other survivors there. In the campaign, it's the first lady, the second lady, then me. Then after that, Joe and Nick are talking. First of all, Kevin looks affected. They didn't have any words.
That used to be my baby daddy when I was a kid. I loved me some Kevin.
So then Kevin looks like he's about to cry. Either Nick or Joe, I forget who says what, is like, wow, she's so inspiring. Oh, that was Nick. And then Joe goes, I can't wait to meet her. I can't wait to say hi. Now, the way they set up the clips looks like they were talking about me. They could have been talking about the other women who were also very strong, also sharing, but I've decided in my head.
Amen. You deserve it.
They were talking about me.
I would like to say something else too. Mm-hmm. These people didn't know the Jonas Brothers were going to be there. Yeah. They have all mentioned the Jonas Brothers in their interview.
Yeah, one way or another. Mind you, they did lead us a bit. Because they were like, what music do you like to have you been listening to through this time? And I was like, gospel, Christian music, things to get me through. They're like, well, what specific artists, come up on your playlist? And I was like, and I listed some gospel artists, who I won't repeat here due to recent events. But I listed some gospel artists. And then I was like, I also really love the Jonas Brothers. And then they asked me how I celebrated my birthday. I was like, yeah, I had a high heels red dress moment. Like, guys, I really love the Jonas Brothers. And then
I love that they heard that.
No, oh my God.
I love that they heard that. Joe goes to double tap it after the
yeah. Anyways, so then I guess at some point I also said, because this isn't one of the things they put out, that I saw Nick Jonas on Broadway. Because I was listing all the ways I've continued to just keep living life. Going to concerts. I went to go see Nick Jonas on Broadway. I don't remember saying that.
You blacked out. It's fine.
But what I'm saying is,
it's so integrated in your life.
This is how much I talk about the Jonas Brothers. I have no idea that you guys know I like the Jonas Brothers. I don't remember saying that I went to go see Nick Jonas on Broadway. I talk about them so much.
And it worked out. Amen.
I mean, hey, who's laughing now? I'd also like to shout out, there's a girl who I used to be roommates with in college.
Uh-oh.
And I was put up a Nick Jonas poster, and she goes, Lisa, we're in college. And I said, okay.
Clock it.
In the most undemure way, giant middle finger to you, babe. I did it.
Mama, we made it.
Period. Anyways, I had to get that off my chest. That's another thing I've been feeling.
Can I go?
Yeah, I would love to.
I feel like we're going to circle back to that, but we need to continue the story. Yeah. So to continue the story, this happens. This is all we're talking about. Her name is now Mrs. Lisa Jonas in my phone. Okay.
Andre's phone. Phone.
No, actually, at this point, they have wed. Okay. We have gone past honeymoon. The wedding was
crying.
Okay.
He has a whole wife and children,
I think really for me, it's that they assigned Nick to you. I think that was so intentional.
Can I tell you some tea?
Yeah.
Another person who was on the shoot wanted Nick. And I felt very fortunate to have Nick. And I think it was because literally the video I posted, that probably is the thing they saw that got me there. And mind you, they also studied all of my content. Because they asked me questions that were not just about the Nick Jonas video. Anyways, but I literally, because it was so Nick Jonas focused, I think that's why I got Nick. But I'm thankful.
Amen. You got your man.
He's married. I understand. Up here. In here.
Okay, he did a little video with Priyanka for I Can't Lose.
Yeah.
That was cute.
It broke my heart.
Yeah,
that's
divorce
song.
Okay, anyway, it gets better.
Wait, I heard you after. No, we don't wish that on Joe already.
No, I'm talking about between you and him.
Oh, yeah.
The other woman.
Him are over, but we're still friends. I still want to be best friends with everybody. I think we can have that kind of relationship.
You don't need to put him in the graveyard on your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he's still he's not blocked. We're still cool. We had what we had for that day. And then for when I said, hi, Nick, and that's okay. And that's it.
Okay, so it gets better because we're like, oh, this is going to be, that is peak. Yeah. It doesn't get better than this. You guys, I get an email 2 weeks ago from.
Oh, yeah. I forgot the story keeps going.
It keeps going. Yeah. This is literally testimony. I get an email 2 weeks ago from my manager at YouTube. So my manager at YouTube, her name's Carol. Shout out Carol. Love you, girl. She doesn't handle any of my paid collabs or anything like that. She just handles YouTube events. So if there's any opportunity at YouTube to go do something, a movie premiere, it's usually through them, unless they reach out to my other management. So I get an email. We get a newsletter with all this stuff we can go apply to, whatever. And Stand Up to Cancer's event was on there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's in Nashville. Okay, cool. I literally put my submission. I was like, this is why I want to go. Lisa was in the current campaign. At this point, it was still July. So I was like, she's literally in the current campaign. I'd love to come show up for her and maybe she can go. I don't know all the details. And immediately they were like, yes, please come.
Aww.
So no, it was they've never done that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, okay, Lisa got pulled.
She's working on it.
So mind you, this girl's in how many commercials on TV right now?
It's TV commercials. It's while you're scrolling on Pinterest. Now
TikTok.
You'll see it, especially now that your algorithm knows you're looking at Jonas Brothers thing. You'll see it.
Okay, mind you, right? Lisa has pulled, please. So they immediately say yes. I look at the lineup. First of all, Mastercard hasn't even, this is also with Stand Up to Cancer. They have not put out anything yet. This list is like, hey, guess who's going to be performing? Hold on, I want to be very specific because I don't
think Mastercard has anything to do with this.
I don't think they did. Well, they did. They are. They're not hosting it, but it is very much.
Oh, they're part of it.
Yeah, because it's part of our Google Doc.
Oh.
And American Airlines.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so you're very much involved in this.
That's fun.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually shaking now. Okay. Okay. Wait. What was I gonna look up? Sorry, I'm very thinking this. Okay, I just have to show you guys what I read that literally blew me away. When was this? The 30th. Okay, boom. July. So this is the 30th of July. Okay, mind you, when's your campaign go live? The 17th?
15th.
15th of July. So this is 15 days later. This is Stand Up to Cancer RSVP. This is what I blacked out. Blah, 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 blah. It's a telecast for Stand Up to Cancer. They do like an annual telethon to raise money for cancer research. This telecast filming will feature appearances by Dolly Parton, Taylor Swift, Reese Witherspoon, and performances from Sheryl Crow, Jelly Roll, and more. Mm-hmm. I found out Zoe Saldana is going to be there.
Oh, fun. She's pretty.
Okay. I lose it. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm about to go see Taylor Swift. Now, mind you, my birthday's on Friday. This is Saturday. So my husband's been planning something for my birthday. I was like, I can't really go. Like, that would sound cool. But something in my spirit the other day was like, no, you really do need to go. Mm-hmm. I was like, all right. So, and like, I'm telling you, it was so random because I had already made the decision, like, I can't really go my birthday, but something in my spirit was like, you need to go. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go up. I'm going to show up for Lisa, etc. I get a follow-up email the day I decide I'm going to go with details about where it's going to be, where we're meeting up, how they're transporting us, what it's going to be like everything. And Lisa can't go because her best friend from however long is getting married, and that's a whole thing. And then I asked Dre to go. I asked my cousin. My cousin doesn't want to go, Michaela. I just don't understand. And then Dre didn't know who Dolly Parton was, so I uninvited him today.
Are you serious? That's how it happened?
No, I'm so serious. So what happened?
I thought that was a bit.
That wasn't a bit. That was, what do you mean? Like, last night I figured out he didn't know who Dolly Parton was. And I felt offended. I was like, wow. Like, it's Dolly Parton. It's like going to see Michael Jackson. Like, what do you mean?
I'm crying.
It is. So, like, you don't deserve to go. So, anyway, well, what happened was I got my flight yesterday because it was, like, cheaper because it was a Tuesday. Right. So, I got my flight. And then I was like, I don't have your +1 confirmation yet. But, you know, if we get it, I'll cancel my flight. We'll just drive to Nashville, whatever. And then I get the confirmation. But then all in my head, I was like, he doesn't even know who Dolly Parton is. So, I had the idea. That's when I was like, okay, go invite someone on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Mind you, how we even got here. When I decided I was going to go earlier this week, Monday, I guess, I made a video like, I'm about to meet Taylor Swift this weekend because now it hit me. I said, oh, I'm meeting Taylor Swift. Now I wouldn't even consider myself a Swiftie. I started dabbling in Taylor Swift last year, enjoyed what I listened to, was kind of feeling the music, learning some songs. I was like, okay, like I see the artistry here. Like I'm really into it. She's an amazing songwriter. And then I made this video and it started reaching the Swifties and it's low key going viral, like 400 shares. Like,
oh, wow.
Right. Pop culture news. Like no one's really picked up on it and made videos about it quite yet. But the general consensus, people are like kind of haters. Like Travis's preseason games that day, she's going to go. And people are like, she's not going to go because it's an away game. And then people
also preseason. Are we serious? He's not going to play in preseason.
That's what everyone said.
Baseball, or excuse me, whoa, that's not how football works. Hashtag go sports. But no, literally the rookies play. The new people play.
So that's the whole thing. It's like I let them go back and forth because first of all, I'm not even in your fandom yet
of either kind.
So right,
the football or the.
It wasn't my fight. All I know is it was not my fight.
Y'all can battle it out. Give me engagement.
All I know is I don't need to prove myself. My butt is going to see Taylor Swift this weekend. Right. I read my paper. There was a girl I remember in my brain that someone had commented that I thought they had cancer, but it turns out when I found the comment, they had lost their parents to cancer, both of them. And I found the comment, and it was the only person that said that. I was like, oh, I should take her. Like that makes sense. She's like, I'm there. Like she offered accommodations and stuff, but it's okay. I was like, that would be great. So I DM'd her. She didn't message. Mind you, YouTube needs the name for the invitation. That's the whole thing that was the issue with Lisa. And that's like the other full circle thing about this. Now the Stand Up to Cancer thing, YouTube's inviting me to. Right. And that's how we got into this whole thing because of Lisa not being +1. So you had till Monday night. Well, I didn't hear anything yesterday, and then I didn't hear anything till the end of today. So today's Wednesday.
My gosh.
Right. So I was like, okay, there probably isn't a ticket. Like, I don't want to make permanent plans, whatever. There was a ticket. Then I uninvited Drake because he didn't know who Dolly was. He would not appreciate it. He's like, yeah, I just want to go be with you. I'm like, you can be with me at home. So
love you, but
seriously. So
let's make some dreams come true.
Yeah, I messaged her. She didn't respond. So it's like, I don't want to do this half-assed. Like, I need to really try. So I made a video. I was like, look, this is what I'm doing. Like, girl, like, you got till end of business day. Mind you, it's 4:10. Business closes at 5. So it's like, okay, we're going to try everything. And then people are like, I'm a tagger. No response. We're 45 minutes in. I finally was like, why didn't you comment on one of her videos? So I went to her TikTok and I was like, please see your DM request now, please. And she saw that. And she ended up getting in contact. Her name is Jordan Michaela. Cute. She is so excited. She was at work crying. She was like, how's this real? I just sent her what I had. So I had like the Google Doc they sent over of like what we can talk about, what we can't, what we can film, what we can't. And then I was like, I messaged YouTube. I was like, here's her name, here's her email, like send her whatever. They got back immediately. Like, okay, great. We sent her everything. So now she's getting all this stuff. And she's so excited. So she wants to talk like accommodations and stuff, like what are we wearing and all that. So
Yay.
I was like, I got a podcast to film, but we're going to do it. So now I'm bringing her. I'm seeing Taylor Swift this weekend. The thing clearly states Taylor is performing. And the funniest thing for me is the Swifties don't want to believe me.
Yeah.
And if this was me 5 years ago, I would have made another video proving myself. I'm like, okay.
So y'all also, you're seeing it on the 9th or the 10th?
The 9th.
The 9th. It doesn't air until the 15th.
Right. So that's why the Swifties were in arms. They're like, it doesn't even tape till the 15th. And then someone got a brain cell and they were like, oh, they're taping
Someone got a brain cell. It's crazy.
I mean, these are probably like some of them are probably like 9-year-old children too.
But I will say, it also said the Jonas Brothers are going to, it didn't say on your thing.
No, on my thing it did not say
Jonas Brothers. It says the Jonas Brothers are going to be featured. They're definitely pre-recording. See, as a super fan and as a super fan of you, I know that she's going on the 9th and the Jonas Brothers perform at MetLife Stadium on the 10th. There's no way. To Nashville, to New York. To Jersey. That's too far. And also, someone needs to be at rehearsal because they just recently started rehearsals. I know they know this stuff.
Mind you, on the 8th, my birthday, their album comes out.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. And their album releases in New York. Why would one go from New York to Nashville back to New Jersey? Unless that is what they're doing and I'm crazy. Either way.
But I would also like to say I'm going with a sign. So Lisa has an iconic picture with Nick. So she photoshopped me in it with her and her sister Shanae, our ex-producer.
Our former producer. She'll come back if we ask her.
Next guest.
Possibly. Kay. First guest.
So I'm going to make a poster and bring it. So I got to figure out how to get on my flight. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. And then it just felt so full circle because like, how did we get in this mess? And it all worked out so beautifully.
But it keeps going.
What did I forget?
So when I met the Jonas Brothers, they were like, the last thing they said, and this I remember, was like, we'd love to have you guys come with us, see us on tour.
How did we forget about MLB too?
Oh yeah, so Shanae, wow. We left out some parts of the story. So before all this happened with Stand Up to Cancer and YouTube, my sister Shanae, who was in the campaign with me, got to go to the MLB All-Star game. First class ticket. And I was so excited for her, happy for her. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't go because I had just gotten surgery. And fresh surgery on a plane, I don't even like planes in the first daggone place. Maybe would have been okay in first class. But the game would have been too much. It just all would have been too much. But they were gracious enough to let my sister go and take one of her friends, which was amazing. And they love sports. Shanae loves a sport, any of them. So I'm glad she got to go and do that. That was her Jonas Brothers moment. Let me tell you, love my sister, and she loves me. She don't give a daggone about them Jonas Brothers in the most respectful way. She likes their music, but she didn't care to meet them. She was just
Did she get to?
Yes. She was met them and she was like, thanks for doing this, guys. It wasn't like nice to meet you. It was like, thanks for making my sister happy. What a gem.
She's so iconic.
She's amazing.
What are we talking about?
She's amazing. She was like, thank you for your time. What a sweet lady. Anyways, so...
that's like those mamas who take their kid to go see an artist.
She was a stage mom that day.
She was a stage mom.
She was like, oh, get up there. Like, yeah, go say hi. I didn't tell this part of meeting Nick. So I take my picture. Me and my sister take a picture with Nick. And I go to my sister. I'm going to say it to him. She was like, don't say anything to him. And I was like, I'm going to tell him. She was like, don't. I was like, I have to. So I go, Nick, I have to tell you something. And he goes, yeah, what's up? And he comes over to me. We're chatting like buds. It was great. And I told him the whole thing about how I was like, me and my friend came to New York because she had an influencer event and we got turned away, but we ended up going to see your show anyway. And I saw you after, and by the time I could ask you for a picture, you were too far away. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. Did I not tell you that?
No.
He literally apologized. I was like, it's fine. You were on your way somewhere. Anyways, and I kept talking. Mind you, again, I don't remember saying in the interview that now at this point I know he's watched that I saw him on Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
And I've told that man to his face 2-3 times, I saw you on Broadway. Like he doesn't know.
It's
but
because that's when you had just seen him. So it was fresh.
Anyways, so they tell us that we get to go see them in concert. And I was like, Shanae has been to enough Jonas Brothers things against her will. Mind you, I also did mention this. When I was growing up, I didn't have any friends who were into the Jonas Brothers for real. So every Nick Jonas concert I've been to, and I've been to 3, Shanae was there.
Wow.
First time, our parents made her. I was 14. They were like, she's not going to a concert by herself. That was the first time. Second 2 times, it became like a sister thing. And she brought one of her friends who liked Nick Jonas, and that was fun. And then my first Jonas Brothers concert was the Camp Rock 2 tour at Hershey Stadium. And then my last one was in 2019 at the Hollywood Bowl, which that was a colliding of so many dreams at once. And I went with my newer friends is in still 7 years we've been friends. But we weren't friends in high school because we didn't know each other. I met her in college. But we went to go see the Jonas Brothers, and it was full circle. That's when you shift. Okay, that's when the adulthood hit. Because it shifts from being, I want to marry them, to being, wow, I can't wait to find a man who will feel the way they feel about their women.
You matured.
Yeah. But it happened very quickly. In that moment, you're like, wow. When You Look Me in the Eyes is a beautiful song. I can't wait for someone to say, when you look me in the eyes to me.
But you wanted him to say it to you.
But obviously. But what I'm saying is, you get like older about it. Like I want to say the second generation, for lack of a better term, but the second like go at being the Jonas Brothers has been so almost like healing for all of us, like the fans and them, I feel like. Anyways, so they told us we're going to go see them in concert. And I was like, Shanae, do you want to go? She was like, I mean, I guess. But I was like, I'm not going to make you go.
You don't need that energy.
Not just that, but also like, I don't think you guys understand. You heard what Stella is doing for this girl who she does not even know. Stella also met the Jonas Brothers, if you ask me. The way Stella has been acting, she was there.
I was there.
She has cried the same time I cried.
I crowed. When
she cried, she crowed. It was crazy. But I'm saying, like, Stella is such a supportive and amazing friend.
And I'll fight.
But she'll fight, she'll love, she'll do all the things.
But I will fight.
So what I'm saying is, like, I was like, I want Stella to be part of this somehow.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So I was like, do you mind if you don't go, but I invite Stella to go? And she was like, oh, absolutely. Y'all don't actually understand. At one point during one of my rounds of surgeries, there was I don't want to say too much business of mine. There was a point where Stella came to my house and did my laundry without me really asking her. She cleaned parts of my house without me really asking her because I physically couldn't.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, Stella didn't just show up as a supportive friend, like, verbally. She, like, did that. So I was like, I'm going to cry.
Don't do that. We've made it this far.
Remember, like, we're going to be lighter this time. We're
not way lost.
It's fine. But anyways, all that to say, I was like, I really would like her to experience this part of this with me. So if this is the last run and I'm praying in the name of Jesus that more stuff will stand up to cancer. Other things, this is really just lighted? All right, it's lit a light. It's lit. Mm-hmm. It's lit a light in me to like really like. I know I didn't get cancer for no reason, and I know that if God is putting me through this, it's to help other people. But this has just really shown me that like He can do things with this. You know, like this campaign. Like
your story has impacted. Like, have you read your comments on TikTok?
Yeah, on some of them, it's really crazy.
Like you really are touching people's lives with your story.
It's crazy. And I'm so thankful.
Like millions of views across platforms.
Yeah. And it's insane.
So I'm excited. I'm hoping Stand Up to Cancer reaches out and is like, hey, we see you're coming anyway. So
yeah.
Because MasterCard's involved.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, we're going to the concert is what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, we are going to concert.
And I have so many things to prepare you for. And I actually would like to do that right now if that's okay.
Okay.
I know this is long already, but you guys are here now.
They're here. They're hanging out.
So, a few things you need to prepare for a Jonas Brothers show. This is for anybody. You are obviously. There are a few songs where we do certain things as fans.
And you know them.
Yes.
Okay.
They're unspoken. I can't tell you when we as a community decided this is what we do at this part of the song, but it's gonna happen.
Okay,
so I
teach
need
me.
to be ready. SOS.
That's the song I was singing in my head right now.
I love that.
Okay. Oh, this is an SOS.
Exactly.
Second guess.
The bridge is gonna play. Next time I see you, giving you a high five, because hugs are overrated, just FYI. Then it's gonna be, oh, and we're gonna we clap. I don't know if you guys can hear this. On beat, but you have to clap fast. It's like, oh, this is an SOS, don't want a second guess. So that's a clap.
Okay.
There's another clap you have to be aware of.
Okay.
Burning Up. The same kind of thing.
What if they don't sing these songs?
They're gonna sing those songs. If they don't sing those songs, the people will riot. That's either gonna be like an encore or something. Burning Up. Same kind of thing.
Burning up.
Yeah, let them use you. For you, baby.
Thanks for being my backup.
Always. So
Kevin.
Okay. And then in Burning Up, there's one. I forget when it comes though. It's the last chorus. But I forget what the bridge of that song is. But it's the same kind of thing. Oh, this is an SOS. Don't want a second guess. Like we do the fast clap. Then there's a song called That's Just the Way We Roll. They might not play that one.
No, they have to play that song.
They might not play it, though.
Okay. Well,
that one's much older and not as big of a hit.
Okay.
Okay. And I know we get a little crazy. So 3 claps you have to be aware of. You'll know when it's happening because everyone around you will be doing it, but we have never been like in a meeting where we're like, guys, this is what we do during these songs.
Yeah, that's like everybody go mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder, did the Jonas Brothers tell us to do it one time during one tour and then we've decided that's how it goes? I don't know, but that is what happens. I'd also like to tell you my favorites, which y'all don't know is I made Stella a playlist.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll share it in a link. Y'all can listen to it too. There's a lot of Nick Jonas solo stuff on there because I love Nick Jonas. RD.
Oh, that's Zayn. Please don't.
We're not going to talk about it.
Please don't renege your invitation.
She was too
please.
stunned to speak. Anyways.
What's that song he had?
Nick?
Yeah, like
Jealous.
How'd it go?
I still get jealous.
No, it was a sad song. Hold on. This is important.
I'll take a chainsaw to the soul. Here's the problem. I know all of them, so I'm not going to be able to help you.
I'm going to help myself.
Okay. Anyway, so while she's looking for that, I'll tell you. I made her a whole playlist. Mind you, I went through all the Jonas Brothers catalog, and I put my favorites on a playlist, and then Nick Jonas' catalog as well. There ended up being 94 songs on this playlist.
I love that for me.
Yeah, and there's no way she's going to listen to all of it. Also, there's no way they're performing all of that.
Accepted.
But there's no way they're performing all that. And they have a new album that hasn't come out yet as we're recording this. That I have to add favorites from there on there, too. So I'll share the playlist.
I think it was this song.
Oh, yeah. Try to break the chains, but the chain... You can't play that. We'll get in trouble.
I'll cut it, but what is it?
Chains.
No. Yeah, that might be it, but it just sounds weird because it's been like 12 years.
Okay, anyways. So...
I'm going to rabbit hole.
If we take out all the Nick Jonas songs, it'd be much shorter. Because I don't think they're going to do all those Nick Jonas songs. But I'm going to tell you my favorite songs.
Okay.
Like my top ones.
Okay.
My favorite pre-breakup song. That's actually
That's
very
a crazy
hard.
statement to say.
I mean, yeah, and they came back. I have 2 favorite pre-breakup songs. Please Be Mine, which is like that's the first song they ever wrote together as brothers. So they were children when they wrote that song. It's so good. Then my next favorite is, oh God, that's so hard. I'll tell you my favorite album.
Okay.
Okay. My favorite album pre-breakup is the Jonas Brothers self-titled album. My favorite song pre-breakup is Please Be Mine.
What's
I
that
actually don't know if
summer
that's
album
true.
that we heard in Target? I like that song.
Summer Baby, that's post-breakup.
I like that one.
Okay, post-breakup, my favorite, hot tea, my favorite album post-breakup is Happiness Begins. That was their first album back. There's so many good songs on there. And then my favorite song post-breakup is very hard because I can only think of deep cuts. Summer Baby is up there. Celebrate. And obviously I Can't Lose because I'm in the music video.
Forever.
That actually will probably be my favorite Jonas Brothers song for the rest of my life because of the significance of it. And it's also a very good song, just generally.
I can't lose.
See, she knows it.
Do you know the fast part yet?
Made out of magic and I gotta have it. I made it a habit to keep smiling through.
They should put you on stage at the concert.
First of all,
hold on.
I think it's the opening song.
Hold on. Are we VIP to this thing?
We don't know yet.
We
haven't gotten our tickets.
Are we going on stage?
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
I'm believing God that Stella is going to get to meet them with me at the concert.
Oh my gosh, if I meet Kevin Jonas.
Who is a married man with 2 kids.
Damn. Who's not married?
Joe's not married.
Wait.
But we don't know if he's dating anybody.
Wait. Congregate. Are we going on stage for I Can't Lose?
Probably not.
What do you mean? We're going to be there.
It's the opening song. It's when they come out of the stage. What am I going to be standing there? Well, I'm
going to cry.
I don't think we go on stage.
Believe for it.
Let me tell you. Okay, the one I actually want to go on stage for is Celebrate. Because that's
your song, babe.
But Celebrate is also my song because I didn't tell this part of the story. I keep forgetting parts.
There's a lot.
We get on the roof, and I'm like, you guys don't understand. Celebrate got me through so many hard times. Like, through the fire, we made it. Then Nick starts singing, through the fire, we made it. Look at us now. And I was losing my mind. So that's also my song. All that to say.
I think we need to really think about the real possibility.
I'm telling you, if they bring me on stage, that'll be...
How do you know it's opening?
What do you mean?
How do you know they're opening with that? How do you know
Because they literally posted that.
That they're opening with?
They posted, like, you know when, like, get ready to hear this sound in a few months, and it's, I can't lose, dong, dong. Like, all these, like, big things that's supposed to be, like, we're supposed to be screaming there in that part.
But that might be the closing song.
Okay.
Because usually big songs close.
Yeah, you're right. It could be, it's the opening, the close, either way, it's in there.
Either way, you may be on stage.
But I'm saying, if I'm on...
Hey, it's Lisa!
Crying.
You like that my stage?
But I want you to be there too.
I will be. Thanks.
At minimum, I would like us to be able to do the meet and greet.
I'm gonna say, look, I saw Dolly last week.
The sky's the limit.
When is it? The 17th?
The 17th, but we don't have tickets yet.
No, but listen, hear me out. The telethon airs the 15th. Mm-hmm. 2 days later.
Mm-hmm. This episode comes out the 16th. One day after this episode.
15. We got the whole weekend. We need a watch party.
That's what we need. That would be really fun. But the 17th will be there.
Right. I think we should throw a watch party.
That could be fun.
Because wait, it's like perfect. Because we have literally the telethon, podcast app, Jonas concert.
That sounds good.
That sounds
fun.
Really good.
So in summation,
catch us on stage tomorrow.
Done. I also have to say my favorite Nick Jonas song is a deep cut called The Difference. It's a little sexual.
What? Ooh, tell me more.
Actually my favorite Nick Jonas. My favorite Nick Jonas album is Last Year Was Complicated. It's a great album. Highly recommend it. That's all for my Jonas Brothers.
I have
favorite.
Questions. Follow-up questions. Did Joe or Nick ever have solo albums?
Nick has multiple solo albums.
Joe or Kevin, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Joe has 2 solo albums. First was Fast Life. That was when he first went solo. Then he had an album or 2 with DNCE. Then he had a solo album.
I forgot about them.
Yeah. Then he had a solo album that just came out that is actually very good. Work It Out from there is really good.
Cake by the Ocean.
Yeah, Work It Out is a really good one that's on the new album. It's basically like nobody's coming to save you. You know, work your stuff out. Life's going to work out. I actually like that song because it's upbeat, but it's very serious.
Okay, I want to give my favorite Jonas song 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard Sucker before.
That's 1.5
billion.
Yeah, I was going to say that's arguably one of their hits. Because it was the first song they put out when they came back from the breakup. I would also like to say that breakup broke my heart. And I waited 6 years for them to get back together, and it worked.
I have a lot of homework to do.
I just think at this point, there's no catching up.
You don't know me.
But I can make you you want me to make, I think what we can do is the show happens. The first show is on the 10th.
Oh my gosh. You think they'll play Hold On?
I hope so.
Oh my gosh.
But what I'm saying is the first show's on the 10th. Though there's no way we don't get the set list from the girls. So then I'll make you a playlist of the set list.
Do I know Selfish?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's good though. That's newer. It's on one of Nick's solo albums.
Well, I don't have an answer today, but by next episode I will.
Right. Also, the new album will be out by the time.
Yeah, because it comes out on my birthday, because that's why they're going to put me on stage.
It's a big day, that day.
I'll be 30. Woo, woo!
Overwhelmed.
I'm not overwhelmed. I'm excited. I just had 3 shots of espresso and a good vibe. We're going to get on stage. Thank you, Jesus. Have you seen that movie Trap?
No. What is
that? Never mind.
Well, in the air of nothing. First of all, we have to do the meet and greet. Like, literally, it said the Jonas Brothers are personally inviting me. I have a letter.
No, it literally says the Jonas Brothers are personally inviting you. Yeah. I've seen the letter. Like, there's no way. You got to start thinking big. You can't be thinking small.
I would love to go on stage just to like. Also,
what are we wearing?
Seeing them. It's a lot of things. I actually have an outfit that I bought, but let me tell you, I'm
gonna wear thigh highs.
We're gonna be standing a lot.
Amen. Okay. Put Asper cream on my feet. I'll be good to go.
I'll be wearing sneakers. I have these jean shorts there's jean shorts that have like things hanging from them. I'm not describing it well. But you know they have like tears hanging from them?
Okay.
There's that, and then there are jean shorts that have like pearls hanging from it that I got, and then I also considered wearing my black pencil skirt, and then I have like a crop top. But I don't want to wear anything with their faces on it because that feels a little gauche if we're going to meet them. Like imagine you're like, then I would like to acknowledge.
You got to stop saying meet, honey.
Okay, but let me explain. There's this podcast.
You're catching up with old friends.
Right. We're hanging out. Imagine hanging out with somebody and your face is on their shirt.
Iconic. I would love that.
Right, but you would love that. Imagine you've had that your entire life.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
It's weird at some point.
I'd be like, wow.
But anyways, so there's this podcast called Chicks in the Office.
Okay.
They've interviewed the Jonas Brothers multiple times to the point where they go to the show and hang out with them after the show. That's the level I'm trying to get us on.
Can we get them on Repost?
That's what I'm saying is we have to build up and keep going to the point where we're just friends. I legitimately want to be their friend. I don't want to be a fan anymore. I've passed that.
You have passed
that. We've hung out.
You've had signs with your name on it.
Right. Like, we're friends. And so what I'm saying is, if you're going to be my friend, you pulling up with a shirt with my face on it is weird.
Yeah.
Be cool, man.
No, I've definitely
We're
had some...
just hanging out. We're
like,
just buds.
Even on my low level of being an influencer, I have had some friendships not work out because they were too fan, and it was just weird.
And so I'm trying to normal it down because I was so I'm telling you, I was so normal with them until I got home, and then I lost it. But now I'm like, you know what? These are my friends. These are my pals. We worked together.
Yeah. No, I respect it. Did I tell you about that girl that quit when I hired her as an assistant?
No.
Because I'm very much like Lisa. Like, let's be friends. Let's be normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always approached peers in the industry like that. And I hired this girl to be my assistant, but I'm like not gonna tell you what to do. Mm-hmm. Like I have things I need you to do, but she's like, you don't treat me. You don't act like a boss. You just act like you don't act like a boss. Like that's what she was saying. Like basically, I gave her too much freedom. Mm-hmm. She's like, I need structure. I need this. I'm like, why would you even want that? Like for me, if someone said, hey, this is a to-do list, do this to-do list, everyone's happy. I'm not on your neck. I trust you. That's why I hired you. To do, yeah. So like I get it, and then
let me know. I would say let me know if anything needs to be done by a specific date. But other than that, just do it.
Just do it. Just get it done. Yeah. So same. I'm ready to make that. We're going on stage, and I think that's hitting me here, and I'm excited.
Yeah. I know we're gonna meet them. I feel confident about that. Or we're gonna see them again. You'll meet them. I'll say hi. You can introduce me. I'm like, oh, this is my friend.
Oh Stella. My gosh! You get to introduce me to Kevin.
I believe they're gonna remember me.
I do too.
Also, not to be that guy, how many other girls that look like me, first of all, do they come across in their fandom? Let alone that had cancer that one time and then beat it, and then we did a whole campaign
and then they were in my music video.
I was in the music video, and then I'm on Nick Jonas's page.
Oh no, she actually
and I'm on the Jonas Brothers
we have
page.
Screenshots.
So
you don't even need screenshots. Just scroll a little.
Right, just scroll a little.
Okay, well, I'm excited. I'm excited for this weekend for Stand Up to Cancer. I'm excited for the concert.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about Stand Up to Cancer.
I'm very excited to bring I'm going to get your thing there somehow, some way. I've been looking on Google.
I have ideas for that.
Okay, great.
I don't think you need a full poster board, just like something that size.
Okay.
They might not let you in with a poster board. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because venue requirements. Anyways.
Love you guys. It's so great to be back. Obviously, life's very exciting right now. And I'll see you when I'm 30.
Love that. Love you guys.
Thank
you for watching. You can follow us wherever you listen to your podcast.
At The Repost Pod.
At The Repost Pod on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, I think. We'll see.
X.
Maybe.
No, we definitely okay. Anyway, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
TheRepostPod.com. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. We're going on stage.